or a shower. There's something undeniably sexy about a steamy, hot shower. Water trickling down, the steam creating a sensual atmosphere. It's no wonder many couples sneak in some intimate moments under the spray. Just be careful not to slip. A car. Sex in a car may sound cliché, but it's a classic for a reason. Whether it's a passionate session in the back seat or a quick romp in the front, the confined space adds a sense of excitement and spontaneity. Just make sure you're parked in a private spot unless you're into the thrill of potentially being caught. Beach. There's nothing quite like the feel of warm sand and the sound of crashing waves in the background. Just be prepared for some sand in places you didn't expect. A beach towel is your best friend here. Public beaches? Risky. But a secluded beach? Now that's a dream setting. In tent camping. The great outdoors can really ignite the senses. A secluded tent in the wilderness provides the perfect opportunity to get close, really close. Nature sounds in the background, the cool night air, and the privacy of the tent. It's a recipe for a romantic getaway. Balcony. Whether you're in a high-rise apartment or a secluded cabin with a view, a balcony can be a thrilling place for some al fresco fun. Just keep in mind the height factor. Be careful with your balance. Pool or hot tub. Water often brings out a playful side. Having sex in a pool or hot tub not only feels amazing with the weightless sensation, but the heated water adds a whole other level of sensuality. Bonus points if it's under the stars. Park late at night. Let's be clear, public places come with risks. But if you're into the idea of doing it outdoors, a quiet park at night can offer a thrilling adventure. The fresh air, the wide open space, and the forbidden nature of it all make it incredibly enticing. Just watch out for late-night joggers. Office after hours. There's something incredibly sexy about breaking the rules and having a bit of after-hours fun at work. Whether it's on the desk or against the wall, the thrill of sneaking around the workplace is enough to make any encounter unforgettable. Forest. Sex in the woods? Absolutely. The quiet of the forest and the beauty of nature add a primal element to the experience. It's raw, untamed, and filled with adventure. Plus, nobody can hear you scream in a good way. Hotel balcony. Nothing says luxury like getting it on in a lavish hotel room. But take things up a notch, literally, by heading out onto the balcony for some elevated fun. The mix of fresh air and the view can make this experience unforgettable. Movie theater. Now, this one is risky. But if you're up for a wild challenge, getting frisky in the back row of a mostly empty theater during a boring movie can definitely spice things up. Just be prepared to get kicked out if someone catches you. Airplane. Joining the Mile High Club is a bucket list item for some adventurous couples. The confined space of an airplane bathroom, the adrenaline rush, and the secrecy, it's an experience that many dream of. Just make sure no one's waiting in line outside that tiny bathroom door. Rooftop. If you're lucky enough to have access to a private rooftop, take advantage of it. The city skyline as your backdrop and the stars above add a magical element to the experience. Just make sure it's private enough so that the neighbors can't see your sky-high fun. On a boat. Whether it's a small sailboat, a yacht, or a canoe, sex on the water can be both romantic and adventurous. The rocking motion of the boat only adds to the experience. Just try not to get seasick. Library. Sheesh. Sex in a library is the perfect combination of quiet intensity and pure, unadulterated thrill. The quiet surroundings make every little sound even more noticeable, and the risk of getting caught can make it all the more exhilarating. Just keep your voice down. Elevator. This one's for the adrenaline junkies. A quickie in an elevator is about as risky as it gets, with the doors opening at any moment. If you can pull it off between floors without getting caught, it's sure to be a story to remember. Laundry room. There's something surprisingly erotic about the vibrations of a running washing machine. The heat, the rhythmic hum, and the confined space can turn your laundry day into a passionate experience. Bonus points if you time things right with the spin cycle. Library study room. This one's a bit like the library, but even more secluded. If you've got access to a private study room, the quiet, serious atmosphere can make for an exciting contrast to what's happening behind closed doors. Just don't let the librarian catch you. Attic. For those who love a cozy, secluded space, an attic can offer a quiet, hidden spot for some intimate time. The dim lighting and musty atmosphere can make it feel like you're sneaking away to a private little hideaway where the world can't find you. Under the stars. Take the romance outside by setting up a blanket under the night sky. The feeling of being completely exposed to the universe, with only the stars as your witnesses, can make for an incredibly intimate experience. Whether it's on a rooftop, in the countryside, or your backyard, it's the perfect way to feel connected to both your partner and the world around you. Museum. Not your typical place for a rendezvous, but a museum after hours can be a thrilling and cultural spot for an intimate moment. Surrounded by art, history, or even science exhibits, the mix of education and pleasure can create an unusual and exciting experience. Just make sure the security guards don't catch you. Fireplace. Few things are as cozy and romantic as a warm fire. Whether you're at home or in a cozy cabin, the glow of the flames and the crackling of the wood can create an intimate atmosphere that's perfect for getting close to your partner. The warmth of the fire adds an extra element of comfort, making it a perfect place to heat things up. Jacuzzi. If you're in the mood for something luxurious and relaxing, a jacuzzi is the way to go. The bubbling water and hot steam create a soothing and sensual atmosphere, making it the perfect place to unwind and get intimate. Just be mindful of how slippery things can get. Treehouse. Ever dreamed of living out your childhood fantasies in a treehouse? Well, take it to the next level by turning your treehouse into a private little getaway for two. The isolation and elevation can create an exciting and secluded space for you and your partner to explore. On a train. Long-distance train rides can offer the perfect opportunity for a romantic and thrilling encounter. Whether you sneak into a sleeper cabin or have a quiet moment in your seat, the gentle motion of the train and the scenery passing by can create a unique experience. Just make sure the conductor doesn't come knocking. At a music festival. Music festivals are filled with energy, excitement, and adventure. While it's not the most private location, if you can find a secluded spot in the crowd or even sneak away to your tent, the music and atmosphere will create an unforgettable moment. Library stacks. Similar to the study room, but this one's for the real thrill seekers. The stacks in a library offer a maze of hidden corners and narrow aisles perfect for some quick, quiet fun. Just be mindful of how loud those bookshelves can get. In front of a mirror. This one's for the exhibitionists at heart. Having sex in front of a mirror not only lets you enjoy your partner, but you also get to watch the entire scene unfold. It's an incredibly visual and stimulating way to enhance the experience and turn up the heat. At a party in a private room. There's something about being surrounded by people, but having a private moment just between the two of you that adds to the excitement. Sneaking away to a private room during a party for a quick rendezvous can make for a memorable, thrilling experience without anyone ever knowing. On a private yacht. If you're lucky enough to have access to a yacht or know someone who does, take advantage of the open water. Being far away from prying eyes with the wind in your hair and the sun setting on the horizon can set the perfect scene for some passionate fun. Like, comment, and subscribe for the wisdom of psychology.